Incoming Trump border czar Tom Homan joins us now. Tom, first off, to what happened here in the Bronx, these gang members, not geniuses, still wearing their ankle monitors. Glad they did. Are you surprised?
Yeah, I'm surprised. I'm surprised they weren't, under this administration, under the Trump administration, they wouldn't be in that hotel. They'd be locked up. And for anybody that was released, even under this administration, rules are clear. If you do something outside of your conditions of release, you can be immediately taken back into custody, even though you have an asylum claim. So I'm hoping things change in New York City. My meeting with Mayor Adams went really well. I think things are going to change. If he says what he said he's going to do, things are going to be a lot better in New York City very quickly.
I know you got to be able to get into the prisons like Rikers Island. And right now, you want to reopen those offices there. He said he's going to try. He's going to need a lawyer, I guess. It's not a matter of him just saying yes or no. So, one of these guys was arrested back in July for grand larceny. How do you commit grand larceny and get out?
Obviously, he's arrested in a sanctuary city. They don't care. Look, Gallup, San Diego just passed a law saying, for instance, if you're illegally in the United States in San Diego County, you get arrested for rape. They're not going to call ICE. Think about that. I think any elected official anywhere in this country who doesn't want to get public safety threats out of their communities ought to resign their position, because their number one responsibility is protecting the communities. But this is just one of many, Brian, that's happened under this administration. Things are going to change January 20th. We got a great president. President Trump's going to come in. He's committed to enforcing the immigration law and locking up the worst of the worst first. He's already prioritized. I prioritize gang members, public safety threats. Right out of the gate, their number one priority, including Tren de Agua. They're in trouble because we're coming for them.
So, Tom, there's 1.5 million people in this country despite deportation orders. So those are people you're going to round up. They say there's between 11 and 22 illegal aliens in this country right now. But the ACLU has got a game plan. They have a game plan to counter your aggression, and they're going to pressure states not to cooperate with you, even if it means criminals in their midst. Do you have a game plan for their game plan?
We're going to do the job. They're not going to stop us. They can make it difficult. They can make it less efficient. They can make it dangerous. What they need to understand, and every sanctuary city needs to understand, we can arrest a bad guy in the safety and security of a jail. That's safe for the alien. It's safe for the officers. It's safe for the community. But when they knowingly release a public safety threat back in the community, it puts the community at risk. It puts our agents at risk. It puts the alien at risk. For God's sakes, we've been clear. We want to put public safety threats first. No one should be against removing public safety threats out of the community, especially if they're here illegally. I find it amazing every day that I hear this stuff, but they're not going to stop us. We're going to do this. You're not going to stop us. And I can't wait till Kristi Noem gets to her confirmation. She's going to be an outstanding secretary. With President Trump, her, myself, we'll get this done.
I hear you. Just your opinion now. Knowing that Biden is even worse than we thought, and the stories are probably going to be even worse where he's checked out. Certain days he didn't even show up. And you knew Mayorkas, and you know that Mayorkas knows how to do the job but chose not to. Whose agenda is this? Whose agenda? It actually cost them the House, the Senate, and the White House. Who is behind this?
We're going to find out, because we're going to look into all this stuff. We're going to look in why billions of dollars went to Joe's. We're going to look at why United Nations was funding some of the stuff down south. We're going to find out who's a part of this, of what they've done to our southern border. I think it's borderline treasonous what they've done to this country, and we need to have oversight investigations. I already talked to Mark Green, oversight chairman for the House of Homeland. There's going to be some accountability, Brian. You can count on that.
Right. Naxio says that senators are quietly meeting from both sides of the aisle about putting something together on the border and with immigration. So let's keep our fingers crossed that both sides are sincere. Tom Homan, thanks so much for getting the word out. Appreciate it. And
click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page to catch our hottest interviews and most compelling analysis. You won't get it anywhere else.